Have you ever had one of those friends who y'all knew each other's thoughts so well that it was hard to do anything with them around? Because it's one of those friends, you could be in the middle of class, let's say in school, and the teacher would say something and you're trying to listen, but you kind of look to the side and see your friend and you know that they know what you're thinking and you know what they're thinking. And you just can't focus anymore. You start cracking up, laughing, you get in trouble, the teacher gets mad because nobody's doing anything but you and your friend across the room are laughing at each other. What's going on there? Well, your friend is taking away your focus and you're probably taking away their focus too. And today in our world, it's hard to focus, isn't it? We don't maybe have a friend like that all the time, but we've got our phone. We've got other things that are coming in and taking away our focus. But one of the biggest things that takes away our focus is our own assumptions, things that we just think. And we think them all the time, and they're the ones that really hurt our focus. So today, we're going to look at 4 assumptions that you actually need to kill. And when you do, you're going to see insane focus happen in your life. Hey guys, I'm David Maxwell from ThrivingMan.com, where we help you conquer that everyday chaos and really live a thriving life. Our passion is empowering men just like you to live a better life, to thrive in your life. You've got different things you've got to do. You got to make things happen and you want to thrive in that. That's what we're passionate about and that's what we do to help you. That's what these videos are for, these podcasts are for. So right now, just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the content. Now, today we're talking about killing 4 assumptions that when you do that are going to bring insane focus to your life. And this is part of a series. This is actually the last video of a series we're doing called Catch and Release. And what that series does is it helps you learn how to hold on to something for the right amount of time, then to let go of it to focus on the next thing. And that happens in our life every day. You've got work to focus on. You've got family to focus on. And one of the biggest things that hurts us with our focus is our own assumptions. We'll assume things that aren't really true, or we assume things that can't happen. We just kind of make them up. It's kind of like when you see a movie, like an old Rocky movie or any movie that happens, TV show, somebody decides to get in shape. And during a 2-minute montage, they drop like 150 pounds, they run 20 marathons, they get jacked. All these things happen. And the problem is we watch this and we think, I can do that. And then we go up and sign up for some kind of marathon or something the next day and we think, I'm going to be just like the guy in the movie. Well, the guy in the movie, it didn't happen like that. It took him over 6 months of training with professionals and chefs and all kinds of stuff. Well, we don't think about that. We just assume that's how you can do it. And that assumption hurts us. And there's some areas in our life that when we bring assumptions in, it kills our focus. And it hurts us because we go in with unrealistic thoughts. And those unrealistic thoughts are really based oftentimes off our own perfectionism. We want to do things perfect. We want everything to be perfect. So we have these perfectionism assumptions and they hurt us. And what we want to do is kill them. So let's cover the 4. The first assumption we want to hit is that all or nothing assumption. It's that idea of I'm either all in or I'm not. I'm either going to go all the way or I'm not going to do anything. And sometimes areas of your life need that when you make a commitment or things like that. But what happens is a lot of us have that assumption for every single area of our life. It's like a guy who wants to get into golf. He's never played golf before. He hasn't even taken a lesson, but he goes out and spends $5,000 to $10,000 worth of money on equipment and all these things before he even takes his lesson. He doesn't even know if he's going to like golf, but he's already all in. And he says, this is the way it's going to be. Well, focus isn't like that. Your focus isn't something you can just turn on. Focus is a muscle. And if you think that, well, I've got to focus, I'm just going to focus right now, but you've not trained yourself to do it, it's not going to happen. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a battle. And what you have to do is look at your focus as a muscle. It's not an all or nothing thing. It's a, how am I getting stronger? What am I doing to get better in my focus? So don't approach your focus and get mad at yourself because it's not instantly better. It's going to take time. It's going to take time for you to kind of get off those things that give you the dopamine hits and then be able to focus on things that you really need to focus on. Because the truth is your focus will increase as you work it. Just like your muscle gets stronger as you work it, your focus will get stronger too. So it's not an all or nothing. It's not I'm either going to focus or I'm not going to focus. It's how am I going to get better at focusing? When you have that attitude, it's going to help you actually increase your focus faster than not. The second assumption that hurts us is the assumption of comparison. Well, those people do it, so I should be able to do it. And that hurts us today as men. Because what happens is we're listening to a lot of voices. It's like a video I saw recently where these two people were kind of making fun of online influencers and they were trying to outdo each other. Well, I get up at 5 a.m. and do my run. Well, I get up and do a run before my run, and then I do a cold bath and then I do this and that. And they started naming all the things that they do. I made $100,000 before 10 a.m. And sometimes we look at people who say that, who make these videos. We, number one, assume they're not lying. I'm not saying they're all lying, but you just kind of wonder at times. But number two, we assume that, well, if they did it, I should be able to do it. Well, you're not them. You're not in their situation. And again, you don't know if what they're saying is true or not. Even if it is, it's not you. What you want to do is be careful that you're not comparing yourself to someone who's very different from you. And that's not an excuse, it's just a reality. And sometimes we are comparing ourselves to too many people. Sometimes we're listening to so many people, it almost becomes white noise. Or all we do is listen, but we never act on anything. We have a folder saved of 15,000 things that we need to do, but we're not doing one because we're still looking for other things. A lot of us think that because I collect this stuff, it's going to just come in by osmosis. Well, it's not. You've got to actually do it. And what you want to do is pick who you listen to. Don't try to listen to everybody. Pick one or two people who can mentor you. Pick one or two people to follow who are experts in an area you want to get better in. The more voices you listen to, a lot of times the more confused you get. You want to pick that one or two voices. Find that coach, find that mentor. It can be an online personality, that's fine, but you want to pick a person. Like if you want to get better at finances, you say, okay, I'm going to listen to this person or that person. You don't listen to 10 of them because all 10 may tell you something different. You're going to be more confused than when you started. And what you want to do is focus on increasing your ability, not trying to be someone else, just saying, how can I get better at this? Don't let comparison cost you your growth. Don't just sit around thinking, I'm not as good as them, when you should be thinking, I just want to get better. The third assumption that hurts us is when we think that once I find a lane, I won't need to change. And the reason that hurts us is it comes in with that mentality of arrival. Well, one day I'm going to arrive. Everything's going to get perfect. Everything's going to be better. And then I can sit back and retire. And that's how a lot of people live their life. And it really doesn't work that way. Life is ever changing. You're always going through new seasons in your life. It happens naturally. When you're born, you're a baby. Then you become a child. Then you become a teenager. Then you become a young adult, an adult. Then you become an empty nester. Then you become a grandparent. All of these things happen in our life. They're the natural seasons of life. And that happens with you. Let's say you make $1 million. Does that mean you're done? Is life over? No, that's when you keep growing, keep changing, keep expanding. I'm not saying you're always going to be in business, but your life will always get different. That's the beauty of life, the creativity of life. It's not the same thing all the time. Sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. And what you want to do is learn to flow with that natural variety of life. It's not a thing of, I'm going to arrive one day. Everything's going to get better. It's a journey. Decide that your life is a journey. Don't just think about a destination. Think about what you're doing each day, because what that'll do is that help you be able to focus on where am I at right now? Not where do I want to be one day. It's important to think about that. But if that's all you think about, you won't do anything now. So think about what is life right now? What am I doing right now to change and grow so that I can get better? But then when the next season comes, be ready for it and do the same thing in that. The fourth assumption, and the one that I think hurts us the most as men, is that assumption that I can control it all. I can take care of everything. And a lot of men have that assumption. They assume that they can become captains of their own life. they can control every single aspect of their life. I'm going to get the perfect system and everything's going to go perfect. Well, guess what? Life's not perfect. It's not going to happen that way. There are many factors in your life you can't control. You can't control the weather. It could change everything. Lightning could strike a tree. It could fall on your house. You can't control that. But many men live with this delusion of complete control in their life. And they keep trying to make that happen. Well, they're going to keep getting disappointed. It doesn't work that way. And the problem is we live with this idea, if I did everything right, everything would go perfect, which that's a lie. It's not going to work that way. Even if you do everything right, it doesn't mean everything's going to go perfect because we live in an imperfect world. Like, let's say you have the perfect day planned. You sat down the night before and you wrote out everything that's going to happen the next day. You've got your to-do list. You've got your appointments, everything set. The next day you wake up, your kid is throwing up all over the house and needs to go to the doctor. So you spend the whole day with your child. Well, that changed your schedule. That changed your perfect day. Could you control that? No, you couldn't. It just happens. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. You get a whole day with your kid. Who knows? That could be a special memory in their life one day down the line. So do you want to look at the day as, oh, I messed up my schedule? Or, hey, I get to spend some extra time with my child and I want to get them better. I want to get them feeling better. And what we do is we look at life that way. You can't control it all. So don't try to control it all. What you want to learn to do is to kind of surf through life. Sometimes life sends you waves. Learn how to surf them. Learn how to go with the flow in some of the aspects. When you do that, you'll be able to focus better because the focus is not on what I lost, what I don't have. The focus is, okay, this situation's happened. What can I do now? What can I do to flow in this situation and make the best of it right now? And when you have that attitude, you'll actually get better at focusing because what you're focusing on is not what you can't control, but what you can control. And when you think about what you can control, you're going to be able to focus a whole lot more and you're going to be able to accomplish a whole lot more. Because the truth is you can't control everything, but you can control your reactions to everything. You are the one thing you can control. So focus on that. Don't try to control everything. Control yourself in the situation and you'll react a whole lot better and you'll probably have a lot better focus. So guys, closing out the show today, what we want to do is think about what should we focus on? How can we focus? And understand life isn't all or nothing. What you want to do is take these assumptions that are happening in your life and work to change them, work to alter them. It's like I said on that last point, you want to learn how to surf in your life. You want to learn how to, even when unexpected things come, you can surf through it. You can focus on, what can I do? What can I do today? So this week, think about what you can control, what you can do, not what's going on around you. Don't worry about wars on the other side of the world. What you want to worry about is today. What am I doing to focus on today? What can I do today to move ahead, to focus in those areas of my life? When you do that, you'll probably get a whole lot more done in your life, and then you'll feel more accomplished and you'll feel better about everything. So that's one thing we want to help you do is learn how to catch, which means to focus and release. Learn how to let go of that thing and go to the next thing. Hey, check this whole playlist out. I encourage you, listen to the whole thing. We believe it's going to help you. You can even go back and re-listen or re-watch some of those episodes that you didn't catch. And for more information to help you, check out thrivingman.com. We have all kinds of things there to help you be a better man and help you thrive in your life. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to the Thriving Man Podcast. If you want to check out more resources from David and Reese, you can go to thrivingman.com. We'll see you in the next episode.